So why do you keep getting ghosted by brands and organizations? Let me tell you. Brands don't ghost. Sometimes they just can't figure out what you do. Let me break down why this keeps happening. Hi, I'm Monique. I've booked 4.5 million in deals for creators, founders, influencers, and speakers. And I can tell you one thing about ghosting. If a brand or an organization is ghosting you, I can tell you 100% that it has to do with clarity. It's always a clarity problem, not a rejection problem. So don't take it personally. And I see it all too often when founders, creators, and speakers will take it really personally and then they'll just give up on outbound. So to give some context, let's say you just had like an amazing call with your dream brand or organization and you think everything was great. They seemed interested and then they just left you like, we'll be in touch. And then a day goes by, and then a week goes by, and then you follow up, and then nothing, complete radio silence. I've seen this happen all too often. And then you start to think to yourself, like, did I come in too high? Did I come in too strong? Did I say something wrong? Am I following up too much? And then the gears just start turning and you just start spiraling. We want to avoid that. In reality, they likely moved on to somebody else or to another opportunity because they couldn't quite visualize what working with you actually looks like. And they probably couldn't answer that clearly. Your positioning was probably way too vague for them to actually create a concrete and clear campaign brief. Meanwhile, the next creator or the next speaker that they went with just really had that positioning dialed in and they were able to provide crystal clear deliverables, making it super easy for the client to actually say yes to working with them. So getting ghosted really isn't personal. It's just all about positioning. So after every introduction call, you really need to ask yourself, could that person actually go back to their team and explain exactly what I do? Could they actually paint a picture of what I could actually deliver? Could they actually show what the partnership could actually look like? So when they do go back to their team, and then there's that guy in the meeting where he's just like, so what would the partnership actually look like? They could truly answer that question and speak on your behalf. You have to make your positioning so clear and so specific that the partnership literally just writes itself. Not something like, I just create lifestyle content or I speak on leadership and teamwork. Way too generic. So if you haven't checked out a couple of my last videos, I really get dialed in on the niche and really showing and painting the picture of like what that actually could look like, because the brand needs to actually visualize what the partnership could actually look like. So the formula really is clear positioning equals no ghosting. So if they've ghosted you, think back to those past brands and organizations that you've reached out to and they left you on red. Maybe they couldn't visualize the partnership. Maybe you need to go back and really sharpen your positioning.